How's it going, everyone? We got another PlayStation Plus update as the full lineup over in Japan has been revealed, and want to talk a little bit about it, some changes, and obviously a lot of crossover from the lineups we've already seen thus far, but we'll briefly go over that. And yesterday saw the announcement of a bunch of Warhammer 40k stuff, a bunch of new games. We'll talk some of the PS5 and PS4 games that were revealed at the end of this video. But first up, PlayStation Plus Premium gets another bit of an update with the Japan lineup fully revealed. A lot of crossover, of course. I do see some interesting titles such as Chris Tales, Foreclosed, games like that are available in the Japan lineup as well that I don't believe were in the other lineup that you see. There is going to be a bit of differences. Right off the bat, what really caught my eye is over in Japan, you've got all of the Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel games. You also have a couple of other Legend of Heroes titles, Trails into Reverie, as well as Trails of Azure. If Trails of Zero is in there as well. If the Cold Steel games are available over here in the States, I'm just letting you guys know right now, you ain't hearing the end of me, and I am going to try to get as many people to play those games as possible. Like, those would be pretty sizable inclusions over here stateside. I don't know if they're going to be available just because the Trails of franchise is further along in Japan than it is over here in the States, so that's something I'm kind of, honestly, like 30-70 leaning towards it not being in the library, but that definitely did obviously catch my eye. A couple of other games, Tokyo Xanadu EX Plus is in there. Ease 8 and Ease 9 are available in the Japan lineup. Ease 9 being in there is pretty huge, I think. I mean, if Ease 9 is available over here, that would be pretty major as well. I know I'm highlighting most of the Japanese RPGs, but it's the Japan lineup, so that's kind of to be expected. Star Ocean First Departure R is in there as well. Unfortunately, no Star Ocean 4, which is a little bit of a bummer, but hey, it is what it is. Project Cars 2 and 3 are in there. Observation and Observer System Redux is in there. You got My Time at Portia as well, which is a nice addition. Matterfall, obviously, and a lot of the first-party titles are obviously seeing quite a bit of crossover. Infamous, Killzone Shadowfall, etc., etc. You do have Gunvolt Chronicles Luminous Avenger, which is a nice addition there. I believe there's a couple of other Gunvolt titles in the lineup as well. Frostpunk is in there. We know about that. All the Final Fantasy stuff is in there, of course. So yeah, a lot of additional JRPG. Oh, Disgaea 5 Alliance of Vengeance is also in there, which is a nice addition. I believe Disgaea 5 is going to be here in the States as well, but yeah, obviously, some pretty notable titles from the JRPG front. I mean, Ease 9 being in there and all the Trails of Cold Steel games, those are pretty huge additions for any JRPG fan. I think they would be very, very happy with those games being over here in the States. Kinda unsure about that, just because, you know, those games are probably very much tailored towards a Japanese audience, and, you know, I don't know how much they would resonate over here stateside. Obviously, they resonate with a lot of people that watch our videos, because you guys are super into JRPGs, but, you know, it's a give and take kind of thing where there's probably going to be more games that would cater towards a larger Western audience, I would imagine, over here in the States. But nonetheless, a man can dream, and I already own all the Trails of Cold Steel games. It's just I would love to see those games be opened up to a wider audience. Alright, moving on from that, do want to give you guys a heads up on a couple of Warhammer 40k titles that were announced yesterday as a part of the little event that they had. I shouldn't really say little because they showed off a ton of games. I picked out 3 that are coming to PlayStation 5 and PS4. Some games are coming to PC and Xbox only, so that is something to know. Warhammer 40k Bolt Gun has been revealed. Very much a throwback shooter with a throwback art style. It notes, load up your bolt gun and plunge into the battle head first. Experience a perfect blend of Warhammer 40k classic frantic first-person shooter gameplay and the stylish visuals of your favorite 90s retro shooters. Play a battle-hardened Space Marine on a perilous mission across the galaxy as they battle against the Chaos Space Marines and the Daemons of Chaos and Glory as a boomer shooter style. Unleash your devastating Space Marine arsenal as you blast through an explosion of sprites, pixels, and blood. Run, jump, and charge across huge levels to shoot, shred, and slice the worst heretics across the galaxy. The game is scheduled for a release in 2023, so a little bit of a ways away for that. Warhammer 40k Inquisitor Martyr, which has already been out on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC, see, it will be getting a PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series upgrade sometime this year. With this upgrade, it'll be getting native 4K resolution support, higher resolution textures, enhanced shadows, improved physics, cross-gen multiplayer modes, fully utilized DualSense controller support on PlayStation 5, and more will be available. The new playable class downloadable content announced in 2021 will also be available for PS5 and Xbox Series at a later date. We'll also bring new class mechanics and item types to the game. Again, 40k Inquisitor Martyr is available right now on last generation platforms. Warhammer 40k Inquisitor Martyr is discounted right now on the PlayStation Store. It's 85% off for $6, also included with PlayStation Now right now, and I imagine that will transition when we do go into Plus Premium. It'll still be available there, at least I would hope, but again, available for $6 right now. And lastly, this is probably the game that really caught my eyes the most. Warhammer 40k Shooters, Blood, and Teeth launches October 20th. This is a 2D run-and-gun platformer, so something more so right up my alley. Love the art style of the game. It gives me a little bit of vibes from, like, Valiant Hearts The Great War, that, like, cartoony look. I think the game looks fantastic from a visual presentation standpoint. The orcs, a savage race commonly known as the Green Tide, sweep across the stars with unrivaled violence in a frenzied crusades known as Wa. They are savage, brutal, and crude, outnumbering all other races that lay in their path of destruction. The game notes, destroy your foes using a great arsenal of weapons and rain destruction down upon them. Feel the emotion and violence build up until it bursts as a storm of bullets. Violence begets violence as the massive destruction you cause builds up into a full-blown unstoppable, because orcs are made of two things, fighting and winning. And you can also enjoy the game in cooperative play. The game will be coming on October 20th, and the PlayStation 5, PS4, and Nintendo Switch versions of the game will actually be getting a retail release as well. But again, that's the game that really stood out to me the most. I know for a lot of other people it's gonna be, you know, Inquisitor Martyr getting upgrade, or even a bolt gun, just because a lot of people are into those throwback shooters. But for me, I'm really liking how this 2D run-and-gun platformer is looking, and I think that could be pretty cool. October 20th, again, it'll be dropping. It'll be interesting what the game is priced at, because I do think that is something that is going to dictate how well the game does. There is a demo available right now on Steam, so you can check it out if you want. But that is going to do it for me. Again, PlayStation Plus Premium gets its lineup over in Japan. I'm liking the lineup in Japan. A lot of interesting JRPG inclusions. Ys 9 is in there, Trails of Cold Steel, Tokyo Xanadu. We'll see how the full lineup is available over here stateside, but I would imagine quite a bit of differences, especially on the JRPG front. But hey, a man can dream. Warhammer 40k Bolt Gun, Warhammer 40k Inquisitor Martyr upgrade, and Warhammer 40k Shooters, Blood, and Teeth all being revealed. Interesting games. Not a big Warhammer 40k guy personally. I did play Necromunda Hired Gun, but yeah, you know, I'm not deep into the lore or anything like that. But they do offer a wide variety of different games from a different array of genres, so that's pretty interesting and that's pretty cool to see. But that's gonna do it for me. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.